Would you ever live somewhere where they wouldn't allow you to have a pet?
I think like literally everywhere I've ever lived didn't allow pets, and I always had cats.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you had to hide?
No, I just did it. I don't think in where we live, which is actually where they filmed this movie, you're allowed to even stop people from that.
Yeah, I guess nowadays you can't do that.
That's not like legal, but.
Well, cool. Meow. Hi everybody, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. I'm Daniela.
And I'm John. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
And click the little bell to receive notifications every time we upload a new video. What are we reviewing today?
Today we are reviewing Fly Away With Me.
Yes, this is part of Hallmark's Fall Into Love programming. We're still there.
I mean, we're
still fall.
Basically at Christmas now.
Oh my God, pretty much. And Halloween. I know Hallmark doesn't do Halloween. They should. They should have a Halloween themed one. Wouldn't that be fun?
I mean, it's surprising they don't have like any.
That's strange.
It might have been like part of the Christian values they had as a standard, and they just did because
it's changing now.
Well,
right?
of course, but just you know, there aren't very many that I can think of or any.
That might be a fun idea, though.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I would love that.
It is a very limited run. It's like you write that one for that year.
Yeah, exactly. But that's okay.
Yeah.
So when we saw the previews for this, I think we were both a little hesitant about it. I thought it looked bad.
Yeah, it didn't look great.
I forgot what it was about, and then I asked you, and all you said was it was something about a parrot and a dog.
Well, I looked up the poster and I was like, oh, I see a golden retriever and a parrot. I was like, this could be fun. I don't know.
Okay, that sounds interesting. I know right away I was like, oh no, this is going to be a bad one. Oh my God.
So what's this one about?
Angie, played by Natalie Hall, is an aspiring screenwriter by night who finds the condo of her dreams in a tight market. But while moving in, a parrot flies through her balcony door and makes himself right at home. However, there is a strict no pet policy in the building. She soon meets her neighbor Ted, played by Mooney, who also has a dog that he's hiding. Not only do they band together to hide their secret pets, but they end up being the missing motivating force in each other's lives to go after their dreams and find love along the way. I added that back in. Remember we used to say that? I added it back in.
What the hell? So what did you think of this movie?
So I think this is the first time in a while where we have truly an original Hallmark story idea. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a Hallmark movie about, you know, trying to hide your pets.
Two people trying to hide pets and finding love.
We've definitely seen pets and animals as like the central story.
Yeah, but it's not ever about the pets. It's just like, oh yeah, you run a dog farm or whatever.
Yeah.
And this one was actually very focused on the pets and what they're doing with them.
Which I thought was quite original.
That actually was.
Points there.
I know,
right?
There was big points. And for some reason, even going into this, I didn't really want to like it. And I think I had a weird taste in my mouth from I don't even know from what. But like I didn't think
because the idea it sounded so silly and strange that like you're thinking this can't be good. I mean, it was silly and goofy from the get-go, but I think it worked. It ends up working.
Yeah,
and I think the main reason why is the pacing. It had good pacing.
Wow.
And you know, that alone can help an otherwise silly plot, I think. Also, I think the chemistry between the two leads was great.
Yeah, they're pretty good. It was the right amount of awkward as well. I found, I mean, I guess we'll get into performances, but I found him kind of awkward, but in the traditional Hallmark way, where it was like
I thought they were both like it just looked like they were both having really fun on screen.
Yeah, they were good together.
I thought it was pretty comical. Like it almost to the point of like becoming like a slapstick comedy, especially when they're like running around with the animals and trying to go like incognito or be as incognito as possible with them.
Yeah.
And trying not to be noticed. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. It was funnier than I thought it would be.
Definitely.
So
anyway.
yes, we liked this one, surprisingly. Original story, great pacing, and really good performances.
Surprisingly.
I mean, what else do you need?
No, not much.
So why don't we talk about the performances?
Yeah, who did you like better?
So I thought both leads were great. And we, can we say 2 Canadian leads here?
I mean, it's usually that.
Well,
I'm pretty sure this is an entirely Canadian production. And
I guess.
you said that it was supposed to be Chicago?
That's
I don't
what
remember.
I read.
You read that?
Yes.
I was looking it up. I couldn't find it anywhere.
But anyway, yeah, like I actually think the standout for me was Peter.
Yeah, I mean, it was good to see.
him.
It was good to see a new face, and I did like him. I don't think he was a standout for me. I think she definitely was better. Not better, but like
She's always fun. She's always sweet.
She was a lot better than I've seen her ever in this movie.
Yeah, but I see. The reason why I chose him as the standout is because I was most surprised by him. I don't really recall watching him in anything. I know he's from like Rookie Blue and Burden of Truth, like these kind of random shows that I don't really watch. So I'm not familiar with his work. So when I saw him, and to me he was a very new leading Hallmark man, I was pleasantly surprised at how good he was. So that's why he's the standout for me, because I knew Natalie would be great. Right.
Yeah, I think the last time we saw Natalie, I wasn't impressed or something, so I was expecting it to kind of be bad, but she actually surprised me a lot because it was...
Okay, so for the same reasons, but just
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I was looking for reasons to not like her. I don't know why.
I do that too sometimes. I thought, like,
it doesn't
sometimes
make any
when she was dancing around, I was like, oh no, it's gonna get cheesy here. But it actually didn't. Supposedly she does come from a dance background. Well, when she did that pirouette, it looked really good.
And she was singing, and there's something about her that reminds me of like Jessica Lowndes, except she's like the good version of that. She's like super hot. She's like, she's actually can act.
The
she
landlord,
can sing.
not the landlord, but the condo lady, she reminds me of Jessica Lowndes.
She took over.
Like, kind of like in the looks category as well. They kind of look alike.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. She was a bit obsessive about the no pet policy.
She was annoying, but she always plays that annoying character. And she's kind of that kind of crazy like face. I like it, and she always delivers. I don't know what her name is, but.
We'll have to put it on the screen here because she did a good job in playing that obsessive, kind of annoying, kind of by the books character.
Yeah.
So she did a good job. I just didn't like the character.
Oh, and then also I really liked the doorman character played by Paul Constable. He's a Canadian.
Nice.
I mean, he if you are Canadian, you'll know he's like in every Canadian Tire commercial there ever was.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He was great. What a great character that was.
He
the
was.
doorman. Yeah.
And
knowing everybody's secrets.
I've seen him getting roles in Hallmark, like smaller ones, and this was like a big one. Technically, it was kind of like a side main character, and
good character though.
It was well done. Well done.
Yeah. I love when like the doorman or like the help know like the ins and outs
it
of what's
reminded me
really
of
going
like
on.
the reverse of like Home Alone 2 or something, right?
I'm afraid you're mistaken, sir.
He's supposed to be like the evil doorman, but he's actually helping everybody.
Yeah, of course.
The end reveal with him was the best too. That was awesome.
That was one of the best parts of this movie. Was right at the end, or not right at the end, but just before the ending, when we see everybody in the condo showing their true colors.
Yeah, as soon as the building
revealing
manager
their
leaves.
truths,
Yeah.
revealing their truth. That was awesome. It was a great way to end this.
Yeah, nice little twist.
Yeah. So why don't we get a little bit nitpicky?
Okay.
The only thing I had for nitpicky was, yes, I think this movie was supposed to take place in Chicago. That's what I read, but it was clearly Canada somewhere.
Well,
Because
outside of Ottawa.
Well, that's where it was filmed, yeah. Because the numbers at the end of the planes are Canadian numbers because they start with a C, and the numbers that are in the States start with a U or like a number or something. I read
notice the plane. Oh, you read it?
Yeah, I read that, and then I went back to watch, and I was like, oh yeah, that's weird. I mean, I guess if you're really into like aviation, you'd catch on to it, but
that's kind of weird.
Little nitpicky thing.
I feel like I had a nitpicky, but I forgot it.
So why don't we talk about writer and director? But who wrote this thing? I can't find it anywhere, which is so strange.
This is really weird.
Please let us know in the comments if you know who wrote this. Because why can't we find it anywhere?
Maybe it was the director.
It could be, but usually it says writer-director. I mean, the director
You
here...
would think so, yeah.
Marita Grabiak.
Yeah.
Some other...
We've seen her before.
Yeah, I think so. Feeling Butterflies.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We didn't really like Feeling Butterflies at all.
No, we still converted it a hit because it was still delivered. It was just kind of a stupid story.
But now that I think back at it, I didn't really like it. You know why? Because they replayed it recently on W Network, and I started watching some of it, and I was like, oh gosh, this really isn't that great. Oh my God. I think we just love Kevin McGeary so much that we're just like,
No, we're off for me.
What else has she done? Christmas on Wheels and Christmas Scavenger Hunt. I remember liking that one.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good one. Yeah. Okay, so was this a hit or a miss?
It was a hit for me.
Yeah, this was a surprising hit for me.
Why is it surprising?
Because I thought I was gonna hate it. The previews made it look really dumb.
I mean, they almost
got a
always
silly premise.
do, and
It's got a really silly premise.
they're not great at promos.
It makes you think, how are they gonna base a whole movie on this premise? And they do, and it's fun.
Yeah, but it is a simple premise that makes sense in in writing. Whoever did write this story, it was like, okay, well, it was a good idea that you could just kind of play cheesy Hallmark banter off of. When you try to do it in a story of
I think this sounded
Tale of Love
especially
or
weird.
other stuff, where it's just like they jammed some dogs in there and it was just a story.
But this, if you were to just tell someone this idea, I think it just sounds really silly, even for Hallmark, overly cheesy and overly silly.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't
But
know.
it ends up working here.
Yeah, I don't think everyone liked this one, but it definitely,
Yeah,
There's not
we
a
liked
lot.
it. But again, that's why I'd say it was a surprising hit for me, because I did not expect to like it, and I did.
Well, let's
Yeah.
get to our Hallmark report card.
Let's do it.
Did you write them-
I'll
mark
start
them
this
down?
one.
Okay.
A promotion or deadline. She's working towards a deadline. Her day job at some marketing or ad agency or something, there's a bit of a deadline there on something, right?
No, it's just a.
No?
It's just a. I think it was just meant to represent busy work life.
Oh, so then
that's
no?
why that's why Kyle was telling her to
Okay, should we
quit
say
writing.
no then?
Yeah, I think no.
yes, but okay, no. All right.
Career-driven lead.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but she did want to.
She wanted to be a screenwriter. That was her real passion. But she was very good at her day job.
Both of them wanted to be a better version of what they were.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess.
But
yeah.
that's still career-driven.
Fine. That works.
Big misunderstanding. Yes. Man, this one's pretty much based on it too. The whole hiding your pet thing.
I know,
I don't know if that's a
exactly.
misunderstanding or just being.
No, it is. There's
devious.
lots
I don't
of
know.
misunderstandings. They didn't, they didn't know about Paul Constable, the doorman. That
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
actually,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Change of heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone gets dumped, fired, or dies. No. No? I don't think so.
Kyle got dumped.
Did he though?
I think so.
On screen? Why can't I remember that? She just leaves the job, doesn't she?
Yeah, but it was kind of him too, I thought.
Okay, let's do a yes. We'll do a yes for that one. All right.
Second romance subplot.
I'm gonna say yes right at the end there, hey?
Yeah, with Kyle.
Kyle and
Kyle's a dude.
condo lady. That was weird, eh? But almost match made in heaven there.
Kyle and Marie Kondo?
Who?
What?
No. Marie Kondo, did you say?
Yeah, doesn't she have something to do with condos?
No, her last name is Kondo. She's like an organization expert.
For people that live in condos.
No. Doesn't matter where you live.
Stupid.
A proposal or a wedding? No.
Travel issues.
No. Selling the house, business, or farm? No.
Big city to small town transition.
No, we're pretty much in the big city the whole time,
Big
right?
city of Ottawa.
I guess. The almost kiss. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
one here.
was.
That was good. I liked that.
And Mad Dash Go Get Her.
No, I don't think so. I mean, she kind of. Wait, she shows up at the end?
Yeah, I think so, or something.
Oh my God, why can't I remember?
No, it wasn't a dash though.
No, it definitely wasn't a dash. So no.
That's usually trying to stop somebody from leaving or
Yeah, that didn't happen.
no. But
No,
it did,
she comes
it did ring.
back.
It did ring a bunch off.
She comes back to the
Like-
condo to pick up some mail, and then the doorman said, "Oh yeah, Ted's doing the same thing or whatever, because he's
Ted.
not living here anymore." And she's like, "What?" And then he's like, and then he tells her the truth, after you left, he said that basically he'd been hiding his dog the whole time too, and whatever. Yeah,
Gotcha.
he got her back. He had her back. He had her back.
Okay.
She didn't think
Yes.
that, but he did.
Got you.
Yeah. Anyway, we really liked this one. It's definitely worth a watch. It's fun. It's silly. Don't take it too seriously.
I mean, don't take any of them too seriously.
I know.
But what did you
it's
think?
Surprisingly fun, I think.
Yeah, definitely recommend.
If you watched it, let us know what you think in the comments below. Was it a hit or miss for you?
Please do. And
Yes.
we will see you next episode.
Very soon. Bye.
Bye.